What's up, Dunkers and Dunkettes? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're here with Madden 22, Las Vegas Raiders, realistic rebuild. This is as real as it gets when it comes to realistic. I ain't gonna say it no more, but this is as real as it gets when it comes to realistic. Still trying to get to that finish line before Madden 23 comes out. We got about 8 teams left, the Raiders being one of them. No more John Gruden. As y'all see, the auto-generated guy, Dean Strauss, will be the head coach for year one. I thought about just taking over year one, but we'll rock with this dude. If he does get fired, you know we always come in and take over. But that being said, we're doing the black and the silver. No more Oakland Raiders. It is Las Vegas Raiders. So with that being said, man, let's go ahead and check out the roster before year one, before the preseason starts. Looking at it, quarterback, we have Derek Carr, who I thought back in 2016, 2018. I think he was having like an MVP type season before the injury. I think like right before the playoffs was about to start. Don't remember what year that was. Might have been 16. Might have been 2016, but I thought Derek Carr was like a top 10 quarterback at the time. I still think he's a solid quarterback. I think you still could win with him. As y'all saw what they did in the offseason. I'm going to talk about that when we do get to free agency. I'll talk about it a little bit. When you got Marcus Mariota, who's going to be the starting quarterback over Desmond Ridder, probably start of the season in real life with the Falcons. But Marcus Mariota, one of those top tier backup quarterbacks around the league. And you got running back Josh Jacobs, who I was surprised they did not pick up the fifth-year option in real life. But I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Josh Jacobs, I am picking up the fifth-year option. He is going to be my running back for this damn rebuild. I do not have to replicate what the hell they did. There's still a possibility they could, work on a long-term extension with him. But y'all know how they value running backs in the league. Got Kenyon Drake as the backup running back, Jalen Richard and Peyton Barber. Nice little running back room, but Josh Jacobs will be the running back one for this rebuild. Fullback Allen Ingle, who went to the Miami Dolphins, I think. But come on, man. He's one of the few star dev fullbacks in the damn game. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Fullbacks really don't get utilized here in the Madden Sim. Hopefully that changes in Madden 23 because, like I tell y'all all the time, special teams, punter, kicker, O-lineman, fullback goes in that same damn class. Fullbacks matter, damn it. I love fullbacks. Love utilizing them. And I'm planning on keeping Alec Ingold. Still got Sutton Smith there as a backup fullback. Hunter Renfrow, one of the best slot receivers in the league. Now, I just did the Patriots. Why the hell did I not trade for Hunter Renfrow? I was looking for a wide receiver, one, and he just fits the Patriot mold. Anyway, enough about the Patriots. It's the Raiders now. We got Hunter Renfrow on this Raiders team. Got Braylan Edwards, who I think is on the Falcons now, which kind of sucks because 22 years old. Probably 23 now, 6'3", big body receiver, young. Hell, might decide to keep him, but if he does go, we'll try to replace him with y'all know who. But Deshaun Jackson, who left the Rams, I think, in the middle of the season. They went on to win the Super Bowl, and he went on to play for the Raiders. Got Zay Jones, Tyron Johnson, nice little wide receiver room. Got Darren Waller, one of the best, probably one of the top five tight ends in the league with that X factor. So definitely going to try to keep him. He is our number one option for right now. Got Foster Moreau, good tight end, 2. Left tackle Colton Miller is probably the best thing on this offensive line. This offensive line definitely needs to be addressed, definitely needs to be worked on. It is probably one of the worst in the league, I would say, especially from a rating based. Left guard, Richie Incognito. Okay, probably going to retire soon. Got Denzel Good, who is, I guess he's good. He's a Band-Aid. Got John Simpson. He's young, but already 24. Don't think he's going to develop. Center, you got Andre James, young, but 24. 71 overall, normal dev. You got Nick Martin, the veteran, 70 overall, just like a solid Band-Aid. I mean, that's basically all they got. Alex Leatherwood, their first-round pick out of Alabama. But like normal dev, doesn't have star dev. I think there's been a report that in Madden 23, O-lineman will be able to go up dev trait. I think it's based off of the stats. I hope they put. I was just talking about this last video. I hope they put pancake stats back into the damn game. But I think it's gonna be based off of award, their team record, and But that's good news that they'll be able to go up dev trade because Alex Leatherwood definitely could need it. Got right tackle Brandon Parker. So yeah, this offensive line. Definitely in free agency in the draft, we're going to look to address this offensive line. Hopefully, Richie Incognito stays a little bit longer. We got Colton Miller. So at least the left side is fine. The center ain't that bad. Right guard, they got Leatherwood. So really, it's only one position, but at some point, we're going to have to replace Richie Incognito, too. Left end, you got Matt Crosby, who I think was robbed should be at least superstar dev in this game, especially by the end of the year. Max Crosby should be superstar dev, but we're going to try to get him up to that superstar dev trait. You got Malcolm Kuntz, who they took in the draft. Yannick Ngakoue, who they traded straight up for Rock Ya-Sin. So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to keep him in this rebuild. I might do the trade, for Rock Ya-Sin. We do need help in secondary, but you got Carl Nassib, with it being Pride Month and everything. Shout out to him, when he came out. Cleveland Farrell, who I don't think is a bust. I don't think he's a bust just yet. We're going to try to develop him a little bit, but don't know what we're going to – I mean, with the trade, they traded Yannick Ngakoue away, so maybe, yeah, we could give Cleveland Farrell another chance at right end. Defensive tackle, this is where I think we can improve. We got Jonathan Hankins, Gerald McCoy, Solomon Thomas, Quinn Jefferson, former Hawk, Darius Philon, just a bunch of, mid-70 up there in age guys, so definitely need to fix that position. So it looked like the trenches, the defensive tackle, maybe defensive end, and O-line. KJ Wright, go Hawks, but this is a one-year Band-Aid. Probably not going to bring him back. Got Marquell Lee, Kyle Wilbur, middle linebacker. Thought it said nobody. You got Denzel Perriman, 83 over. I did not know he was like a 80-plus in this game. Low-key kind of good, bro. He low-key kind of good. Used to play for the Chargers. Wasn't bad on the Chargers, but I remember him being like a 77, 76, something like that. But dude's at 83 now. I like it. You got Nick Kwiatkowski, Patrick Answar, and Nicholas Morrow. So just a bunch of other guys. Then you got Corey Littleton. You got Diablo, who they took in the draft. Probably going to try to develop him over Corey Littleton, but Corey Littleton does not have a bad rating. You got Casey Hayward, the old man, 90 overall. You got Trayvon Mullen, Desmond Trufant, Nate Hobbs. So, I mean, it's not bad at corner, but, I mean, they did trade for Rock Ya-Sin. So it's probably looking at a Casey Hayward, Desmond Trufant leaving. But if we do the Rock Ya-Sin trade, I mean, we could have Mullen, Hobbs, and Rock Ya-Sin, I'm guessing. Free safety, you got Trayvon Moehrig, hidden dev trait, rookie, one of our very few. Is he our only rookie hidden dev trait? Because Alex Leatherwood doesn't have it. Diablo doesn't have it. Yeah, I think he's the only hidden dev motherfucker on this team. So Trayvon Moehrig, shout out to him. And in strong safety, you got Jonathan Abram. I think we have our safeties situated. They also took Tyree Gillespie in the draft. Kicker, this is probably one of the best special teams group in the league. And the Raiders always do this. They used to have Sebastian Janikowski. They used to have Shane Leclerc. Now they got Daniel Carson, who my Vikings drafted, and we cut him. I think he sucked his rookie year. But this dude's one of the best kickers in the league right now. And then you got A.J. Cole, one of the best punters in the league. So they're special teams unit, the kicker and the punter, they're on point, man. But that is a roster going into year one. Let's go ahead and simulate preseason. Preseason, year one really doesn't matter all that much. We're just going to go with, I'm going to change a few things around on the depth chart, make a couple of cuts, practice squad demotions, but it's not really much I can do, for year one. Deshaun Jackson wants to take Braylan Edwards under his wing. I hate that, but however you can help him. He's probably not going to be a part of this team long term. With the trade to the Falcons that happened in real life. This is another reason why I hate that I started the Madden 22 rebuild so late, into the season. I think I started right after the Super Bowl because it's who knows what moves I would have made. I'm trying to find that balance in between what happened in real life and then what I would do right now. So definitely Madden 23. I'm going to start earlier, but yeah, that's the issue though. Starting it so late. I would probably keep Braylan Edwards because I know he got traded in real life. Now I was I'm focusing on trading his ass in this rebuild. So, but I'm still going to make decisions that I feel like is best for me and the team and how I would manage the team. Let's go ahead and simulate the last preseason game as we're 0-2 right now in the preseason. Also forgot to mention, we are in the AFC West division with the juggernaut Chiefs. So we're probably not going to win a division title this whole damn rebuild, but we should be able to hold off the Chargers with Justin Herbert and the Broncos, who do not have Russell Wilson in this game, but they will in Madden 23. But we do have to cut 11 people. Let's go ahead. And I noticed this team has a lot of veterans as their backups, too. So we got Mariota as the backup quarterback. We got 4 running backs. That's fine with me. 2 fullbacks we do not need. We do not need Sutton Smith because we have Alec Ingold, but we'll move him to the practice squad. Boom. Now we just have to cut 10 people. We only have 5 receivers. That's good. Tight end, we could put Nick Bowers on the practice squad. And we don't need the long snapper, Trent Sieg, how you say his last name, Sieg. O-line, since we got a bunch of, let's see, Jackson Barton can go on the practice squad, and then I guess I'm forced to keep everybody else. Defensive end, we should be good. Defensive tackle, we have a lot. Kendall Vickers can probably get cut. He's at the bottom of the roster. Not overall. We got 570s, so we're good there. Wilbur probably is another option that can get cut. Got a lot of cornerbacks, too. A lot of safeties, and it's going to be tough. So I'm guessing Wilbur can get cut. I mean, he's 32, probably going to retire anyway. Cornerback, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Amik Robinson. He can go on to Robertson, so he is not one of my cousins. Keyshawn Nixon, practice squad also. And then free safety, Levette, probably going to get cut. And I know that's not 11 people that I cut. Let's see what the number is. Only 2 people, so that's not that bad. Let's re-go over the roster and see who those lucky 2 people are going to be. It looks like nobody is going to be able to make the practice squad. They're most likely going to have to get cut unless we decide to put Diablo, but I do not want to have him getting stolen from me from another team. Same thing. Oh, we could put Malcolm Kuntz on there, but I don't want him to get stolen. So, you know what? Jordan Simmons. He's going to be one. I'm not going to risk Kuntz or Diablo getting stolen when we have a 58 overall lineman that we're not going to fucking play anyway. The rest of the linemen are going to have to stay. And then, man, somebody's got to go. Who is the lucky person? I'm not going to risk Gillespie or Roderick Teamer getting stolen. It's probably going to have to be one of these cornerbacks. And it's going to be Brandon. It's just the way it is. Let's go ahead and upgrade the team, adjust the lineup, which I already think I did. So I really just have to make sure that Weatherspoon, really just the O-line, because I already did the depth chart before I even started recording the video. So yeah, Leatherwood is starting, so that is good. And we're just going to go ahead to the regular season, man, and see how we do in year 1 as we kick off the season against the Baltimore Ravens. I think it was one of the TV games, as you see there, 8-15. Who got signed? Sutton Smith. I'm fine with that. Texans, you can have them. 62 overall, fullback. Let's go ahead and set our season goal. This Raiders team, when the season first started, I mean, I'd say about like 7 wins, 6 wins. No, I'd say about like 6 wins. Now, no John Gruden. I'm going to say about 7 wins. Fuck it. If Dean Strauss gets fired, so be it. We come in, we take over, we're the coach now. So let's go ahead and auto-generate the rookies. And I thought it was 3 wide receivers, but it's 2 wide receivers. We still could go quarterback, but I'm going to try to give David Carr a chance. I like David Carr. I like how he sticks up for his teammates, even with the Henry Ruggs situation. Like, he really is a leader. He's a true leader in the league. But a couple of good players there. That position's a need. We could look at cornerback too. But let's go ahead and simulate the first game. We're 79 overall, 79 defense, 80 offense. Let's see how we do against the Baltimore Ravens. We're at home in Las Vegas, and we lose 24-13. Monday night game. We ran the ball. We shut their passing game down, so 1 turnover probably costed us the game. I mean, we lost by 11 points still, though, but Derek Carr did not have a great game. Josh Jacobs, 75 yards. But look at Derek Carr rushing for 30 yards and a touchdown. Braylan Edwards, leading receiver. Of course he would be, and I'm probably not going to keep him. Defensive sacks, we had Yannick Ngakoue, another person that we're probably not going to keep. Trayvon Mullen. 2 for 2. I told you, this special team. Look at this. 2 for 2. 55-yarder for Daniel Carlson. And then look at A.J. Cole. Average 52.8 inside the 20 twice. I told you, this special teams unit, bro. This special teams unit is special. Looking at the Steelers. Got the Steelers. Y'all know I want to win this game. Go ahead and beat them. They're 79 overall also. And we are going to walk out of this game with a win. 26-23. We only win by a field goal, but a win is a win, and it always feels good when I can beat up the Steelers. They outrushed us. They outpassed us, but we did not turn the ball over. They were better than us on third down. You could say they outplayed us, but Derek Carr outplayed Ben Roethlisberger a little bit because of the interception. Josh Jacobs, 56 yards and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for Deontay Johnson. Deshaun Jackson with a touchdown. Darren Waller with a touchdown. We abused Dan Moore Jr. And 2 sacks for Yannick Ngakoue. He's going to go off this season, isn't he? He's going to go off this season. I'm going to have to trade his ass. Trayvon Mullen with an interception. Daniel Carlson, perfect. A.J. Cole, perfect. Get our first win of the season. First win of the season. Miami Dolphins. Mock draft 1 is out, though. We're probably not going to have our first round pick. But we are going to take a look at it. And they have us taking a left guard. I like it. Jalen Bone, number 8 overall. I like it. It is position of need. He has A, awareness, A, lead blocking. That pass blocking is horrible, but he's inside a guard. I want to look at the run blocking. So I don't hate it. I don't hate the pick. Miami Dolphins, the team that Alec Ingold is playing for in real life now. We lose 14-6. Had to pause real quick because my dog was getting into the trash. I had to lock his ass up. But we lose to the Dolphins 14-6. Let's see. They just outplayed us, man. We turned the ball over. Derek Carr was not good, kind of similar to the first game of the season against the Ravens. Myles Gaskins ran for 100 yards against us. We need to fix that D-line, especially defensive tackle position. Even Ahmed had a touchdown against us, so they just ran all over us. Braylan Edwards getting off. Leatherwood giving up a couple of sacks. Solomon Thomas half a sack. Daniel Carlson misses a field goal, but A.J. Cole inside of 20 again. It's going to be one of those seasons where Yannick Ngakoue is probably going to break the sack record. Edwards is going to break the receiving record, and I'm going to have to let them go. Don't have to let them go, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I keep calling him Braylan Edwards. Y'all remember Braylan Edwards? I think he played for the Browns and the Jets. I keep calling Bryan Edwards Braylan Edwards. Like, I just want to say Braylan Edwards. But let's go ahead and simulate against the Chargers. See if we can beat them, and we do. 31-28, okay? Monday Night Football game. And similarly, it seems like these teams are just outplaying us every game, and then we win based on if they turn the ball over, if we turn the ball over. But look, they ain't even turn the ball over, but we did get more sacks against them, and we shut their running game down a little bit. But these teams, this is so fucking annoying. Edwards is going off. I'm probably going to have to keep him. Ulaga, Carl Nassib, Yannick Ngakoue. Am I going to have to keep Ngakoue and still early in the season? Quarterback breakout for Derek Carr. Now, if he can go up to superstar dev, and I doubt Madden will let him keep it if he got to the offseason, I mean, let's get Derek Carr to superstar dev, man. Give him the keys, drive the car, get that superstar dev, and he's not going to get it because we lost 31-14. So it looks like it's going to be one of those up-down seesaw seasons. 31-14 against the Bears. Teams are just running all over us. We passed all over them. Ooh. We got the passing yards, but the turnover is probably not going to do it. We didn't win the game. We threw 2 interceptions. But those passing yards might have gotten it. They shut Josh Jacobs down. Hunter Renfrow, 100 yards. Darren Waller, that's the 2 I want to see get off. But look at Edwards, still getting off. He is still doing it. Still doing his thing. Quentin Jefferson, upset Desmond Trufant, Matt Crosby, and no picks. Khalil Mack revenge game. You know, John Gruden traded his ass away to Chicago. He gets a pick against us, and we are 2-3. Yeah, 2-3, last in the division. Of course, the Chiefs are undefeated. Got the Broncos surprising everybody at 4-1, and then the Chargers 3-2. Let's see if he actually hit it. He had the yards, but I don't think he had the touchdowns. We lost the game. We threw the interceptions. Yeah, Derek Carr almost becoming a superstar dev here in year one. That would have been great. It would have been great. Jonathan Hankins, Trayvon Moehrig back from injury. Let's see if we can beat the Broncos. They're 4-1, off to a good start, and we beat them. Like I said, up and down seesaw season for us. But now we're 3-3. We lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. 35-28. We got our running game shut down, but for some reason the passing game is working. A lot of passing yards. Derek Carr just slinging that thing downfield. 4 touchdowns, no picks. Why couldn't you do that last game? You would have been superstar dev. That's just Madden playing with my emotions right now and doing the shit the week after. 4 touchdowns, 386 passing yards, no interceptions, no sacks, 24-35. 50 yards for Kenyon Drake. Deshaun Jackson, Hunter Renfrow, both over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns for Edwards. If he makes the Pro Bowl or something, I have to keep him. I just have to keep him at least for one more season. Same thing with Yannick Ngakoue, Trayvon Moehrig with a pick. KJ Hamler had a special teams touchdown against us, but we still ended up with a dub. 3-3. Not bad. We're third in the division, 1 game behind the Broncos, who we just beat, 2 games behind the 5-1 Chiefs. We do have a weekly award winner. It's probably Derek Carr with those 4 touchdowns, no picks. We do have a new injury. A bunch of guys coming back. Josh Jacobs, Richie Incognito, Colton Miller. So the O-line and the running back. Glad they're all back. Nick Kwiatkowski's out for 5 weeks, partial MCL tear, but we have Denzel Perriman starting anyway. And we have this last game against the Eagles before we have the Week 8 bye week. Let's see if we can get the win. And we are going to lose. Up and down pattern continues. It continues. 24-28 going into the bye week. We could not run the ball. Josh Jacobs coming back from the injury, but Derek Carr did play great. But we could not run the ball. I'm keeping Edwards for another season. Yannick Ngakoue, Matt Crosby, Casey Hayward with the interception, Dan Carson missing the field goal. But we're going to go ahead. Now that we're at the bye week, we're going to upgrade the players. We are going to look at the contract negotiations that we have to negotiate with. We have to look at the mock draft, too. We were at number 8. Now we slipped down the board to 21, right outside linebacker. I don't hate the pick. We might need an outside linebacker. KJ Wright is going to be gone. Don't know if we can develop Diablo. Is Corey Littleton the answer? So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the players. And this is a weird team, man, because, like, I don't know. It seems like they need a lot of needs when you look at defensive tackle, offensive line, maybe cornerback in the secondary, linebackers. They definitely need linebackers. So let's go ahead and upgrade the team. And we're going to look at the contracts and see whose contracts are up. I think Casey Hayward, we're not going to entertain. Incognito's too old. Trufont's old. Allen Ingle, I'll wait till the offseason. KJ Wright, no. Zay Jones, no. Tom, all these guys are probably going to be gone. Yep, every single one of them. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and advance to week 9 against the Giants. Now, coming off a loss, if this pattern continues of the win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, or should I say lose, win, because we lost first before we won, we should be able to win this game. They're 3-5 or 3-4. Yannick Ngakoue. Wouldn't it be something for him to go up superstar dev? But then that would up his trade value. Interesting. But Madden seems to do this to me when it's a player that got traded or went to another team in real life. They seem to always make that player go up superstar dev or something crazy like that. They try to persuade me to keep them. And this time I might fall for it and just keep their asses. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. There's a chance, with the depth rate regression that I have on. Derek Carr is playing outstanding. Look at that. 5 total touchdowns, bro. 5 total touchdowns. Hunter Renfrow, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns, 96 for Deshaun Jackson, and a touchdown for Josh Jacobs. Also, Alec Ingold with a receiving touchdown. Defense, looking at it, no sacks. We had an interception for Jonathan Abram, 1 of 1 for Daniel Carlson, no inside the 20s for A.J. Cole, but a win for the Raiders. The Raiders, 4-4. Now we have the Chiefs. We have 2 breakout player scenarios. and a breakout player scenario result. And Yannick Ngakoue did not hit it. Thank you. But we got 2 more. I'm guessing maybe Hunter Renfrow because he had a 100-yard game. Could be Deshaun Jackson too. Old man Jack. It is Hunter Renfrow trying to go up to superstar dev. And who is the other one? You could argue and say he deserves superstar dev, kind of like Max Crosby. And the other one is Jonathan Abram trying to get the star dev. He just came off an interception game, had 1 pick. So trying to get him off that Bourne Brown. That would be great. Let's try to hit at least one of these, man. Hit one of these. We have a TV game. We're going to have to upgrade the players. 7-2 Chiefs. They run the division right now. Morrig should be revealed as a star. Should be no surprise. Yep, same color as his pants and the numbers on his jersey. Leatherwood, we know is normal. Nate Hobbs. Isn't Nate Hobbs a rookie too? Yeah, he's a rookie too. We're going to try to make him a scheme fit. And the Raiders just got in a lot of trouble, like personnel-wise, like this whole season, like starting with the Henry Ruggs shit. Like, just kept getting in trouble, man. But let's go ahead and simulate against the Chiefs. I'm expecting the L. There's a chance that we could win and a shootout, but the Chiefs being the Chiefs, 45-30, and that trend, lose win on the seesaw. We outpassed them, couldn't outrush them, and we out-turnovered them. So that's what happened. I think, a lot of passing yards. That is good news because Hunter Renfrow, did he do it? He did it. Hunter Renfrow is going to be a superstar dev with those 3 touchdowns, 8 catches, 124 yards, Edwards 100 yards. Let's go. At least we got some out of it, but damn, Clyde Edwards-Helaire also had 3 touchdowns. So it was Helaire versus Hunter Renfrow. Yes, we get a superstar dev. Hopefully Madden lets him keep it, and we get a pick for Desmond Trufant. Let's see if Jonathan Abram did anything. He did have a TFL, 4 tackles. He might have went up dev trait, I think, with that TFL. Don't know if that's all he needed, but Hunter Renfrow should be a superstar dev receiver. Let's go. Hunter Renfrow. I also got to give the nod to Derek Carr. He's been passing a lot. And Jonathan Abram, 2 for 2, baby. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Let's go, man. Silver and gold. Abram and Renfrow. 4 and 5, though. We got the 7-2 Bengals. Let's see if we can beat them. And the pattern continues. Lose, win, lose, win. 33-14. We got a new star dev, strong safety in Jonathan Abram. New superstar slot receiver in Hunter Renfrow. We ran the ball all over the Bengals. No turnovers. They turned the ball over a couple of times. We were great on 3rd down. They were not. We picked off Burrow twice. Derek Carr's having a good season. Look at that. Peyton Barber with a touchdown. Derek Carr rushing. He's leading the league in rushing touchdowns, I bet. Edwards continuing to have a great season. Man, it's going to be hard to let him go. Might keep him. Yannick Ngakoue, 2 sacks. He's having a great season. Jonathan Abram, now that he's a star, he gets his 2nd straight pick. Denzel Perryman, 2 for 2 for Daniel Carlson. Let's go, man. Feeling good about this Raiders team. These dev traits. When it is not common that you can hit, yet alone, a superstar dev for a receiver, but 2 for 2 in the same damn week. And I always have to play the goddamn Cowgirls, bro. No matter what rebuild. I know this is year 1. They played them in real life, but damn. And we lose. 35-14. Continue. Seesaw. We're stuck on the seesaw. Thursday night football game. They outrushed us. They outpassed us. They just obliterated us. But Derek Carr did not have a bad game. He didn't lose us the game. He didn't have a great game. And 3 touchdowns for Amari Cooper. Edwards had a touchdown at 80 yards. Touchdown for Darren Waller. I feel like Darren Waller is not doing anything this season. So I'll go into the receivers. A.J. Cole inside the 21 time. Five and 6, 7-4 Commanders. Let's see if we can beat them. We're 3rd in the division, as long as we don't finish last in the division. And 38-24, I told you, the way the season is going, what is there, 17 games? 17 games. And if we lose, win, we have a chance to go 9-8 or 8-9, the way this season is going. 38-24, we outrushed them. They outpassed us, but they had 4 turnovers. We were 11 third down conversions, 4 picks for Taylor Heineke. Let's go. 3 touchdowns for Derek Carr. No picks. He's done that a couple of times this season. Josh Jacobs, 119 yards, almost a $120 and a touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 94 yards and a touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, 88 and a touchdown. Braylan Edwards with a tutty. Matt Crosby, Solomon Thomas. 2 picks for Devonta Adams. He got off that boring Brown, and he is not bored anymore. That boy is balling, doing his thug. Trayvon Murray, Desmond Trufant, playing like his brother Marcus Trufant, former Seattle Seahawk legend in my book. Used to be our best cornerback for a long time until we got Sherman and them boys and Brandon Browner and Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, the LOB. Y'all know the story. But weekly award winner, and it's going to Derek Carr and somebody that's going to be a Raider in real life, and Chandler Jones. So we have to try to focus on getting him. Hopefully the Cardinals let him go and he's a free agent so I can just sign his ass. But we are 6-6. Now we got the Chiefs. They're probably going to sweep us. We're going to go ahead and upgrade the team one more time before we play them. So let's do Hunter Renfrow. Let's do Hunter Renfrow. He is a slot dude. Route runner is a scheme fit, but yeah, let's just do scheme fit. But he is a slot receiver. I don't mind him being a slot and not a scheme fit. So Jonathan Abram, though, he is a run support, but we are going to try to make him a zone scheme fit. And he is balling this season. We are developing Jonathan Abram here in year 1. Week 14, we have the Chiefs. So, and considering that we won last week, yep, win, lose. 38-28, we get swept by the Chiefs. No surprise. And they shut our running game down. We passed all over them. That's the second straight game where we outpassed the Chiefs. Like, we outplayed Patrick Mahomes. But it was the running game. They outrushed us yet again. But Braylan Edwards having a great season. Josh Jacobs, 86 yards receiving and a TD. You got a TD for Deshaun Jackson, Hunter Renfrow. And Derek Carr just slanging that thing, man. Yannick Ngakoue, Matt Crosby, Gillespie, his first pick as a backup strong safety. I love it. I love some of these individual stats. But let's go ahead and get Morig back from injury. 6-7 Browns. We just lost, so we should be able to win this week, or will the streak end? And it does. So we get our first 2 straight loss. Second straight loss, I should say, of the season. Go, 6-8? 16-23. They outrushed us. We outpassed them. We didn't turn the ball over. We only had, I thought we only had 1 third down conversion. That's 1 fourth down conversion, but only 3 to their 9 third down conversions. I mean, both quarterbacks were almost the same. We had a little bit better quarterback play, but it was the running game. Definitely, we could not stop Nick Chubb. They shut down Josh Jacobs. Touchdown for Peyton Barber. Deshaun Jackson with the touchdown. Colton Miller gave up a couple of sacks. Cleveland Farrell, we haven't seen that much of this season. Probably should have made him like a rotational piece, like instead of having Yannick Ngakoue as a sub right in. Probably should have put Cleveland Farrell in there. But 6-8, battle for the last place in the division between us and the Broncos. So it looks like the Chargers are going to be in second. Chiefs are going to be favorites to win the AFC East. Hell, they are going to win it. But we're going to upgrade the players now because I do not want to be last in the division. Josh Jacobs, let's try to get him to, he's already a power back scheme fit, so we're just going to try to make him a 90. Stuck on 89 because that morale minus. Gillespie, is he a scheme fit? He is not. Let's go ahead and try to make him a scheme fit, and we do. He is now his own strong safety. And Darren Waller, he is not a scheme fit, so we're going to put up his possession. That is a horrible Darren Waller face scan. That's not his damn face. Somebody else. Get his damn face in the game. But let's go ahead and simulate as we have Nick Bowers stolen from our practice squad. Let's beat the Broncos. We're in Las Vegas. We should be able to get our 7th win of the season, and we get our 3rd straight loss of the season. 3rd straight loss. Not looking good. We can't run the ball all of a sudden. Down 14-3 at the half, losing to Teddy Bridgewater and the Broncos. Josh Jacobs is getting shut down. I'm thinking, why did they trade Braylan Edwards? Just to acquire more picks? But the way things are going, the production he's having, not trading him yet. We'll see, though. We'll see how the stats look at the end of the season. And we have a breakout player scenario, and it is for Solomon Thomas, the former 49er, former first-round pick of the 49er. What? He's not even the starter. He's the third defensive tackle. Okay. Go ahead and get that shiny silver, my boy. Go ahead. And we lose our fourth straight game. Don't tell me we're going to end the season on a 5-game losing streak. We had the Chargers for the last game. So we had 2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns for Carson Wentz, 2 picks for Derek Carr. Jonathan Taylor, we couldn't stop him. Josh Jacobs, he's been getting shut down past 3-4 games. T.Y. Hilton, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Darren Waller, not getting a lot of yards, but he did have a TD. Josh Jacobs also had a TD. No sacks from the O-line. That makes no sense. A sack for Kwity Paye, but nobody on the offensive line gave up a sack. But a sack for Kwity Paye for them, and then we had no picks. Daniel Carlson was perfect, 1 for 1. And now, final game of the season, are we going to go on a 5-game losing streak to end the season, possibly getting Dean Strauss fired, or we'll be able to get our 7th win of the season, hit that season goal, keep Dean Strauss job security safe, or are we going to have to take over? And Solomon Thomas does not hit the dev trait scenario. Get a couple of guys back from injury, but let's go ahead and finish year 1 season and see what happens. We actually win. Dean Strauss gets his contract extended. We win 31-10. Let's see what happened in that final game as he was playing for his damn job. We'll just pretend that was like Rob Bisaccia, and I know Josh McDaniels is the coach now, but we ran the ball a little bit better. We outpassed them. 1 pick, but 3 touchdowns for Derek Carr. We did give up 4 sacks in the process. Touchdown for Kenyon Drake. 2 touchdowns. Braylan Edwards has to be leading the league in touchdown receptions. Hunter Renfrow with 70 catches. The way these two boys are playing, maybe we don't need to go out and get a you-know-who. Deshaun Jackson with a touchdown. When the hell did we get Nate Soldier on this team? He just comes in and then gives up 2 sacks in a game. Like, come on, bro. I didn't sign you. Max Crosby, 2 sacks. Cleveland Farrell. Corey Littleton. Desmond Trufant. Desmond Trufant been balling this season. But we get 7 wins. We go 7-10. Are we last in the division? We finished last in the AFC West, 1 game short of the Broncos, 3rd place at 8-9. But we finished the season also with 2 new injuries, and that is Quentin Jefferson and Richie Incognito broke his damn toe. That broken toe might put him in retirement. But looking at our team rankings, passing yards, we were number 4 in the league. So I guess the passing game, man, it's set. Points per game, 19. Rushing yards, 30. Okay, that is a problem, but I'm not going to blame it all on Josh Jacobs. We need an improvement on the offensive line. Defensive points of game, 21. 15 in passing yards. Secondary, not bad, just like in the middle of the league. And then we were number 28 when it came to defensive rushing yards per game. So the running game, whether on offense or defense, we were just trash. We need to improve on that. Looking at the top performers, you had Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Nick Chubb, Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, Calvin Ridley, Devonta Adams, Mike Evans, Aaron Donald, Chandler Jones, Micah Parsons, L'Jarius Sneed, Marlon Humphrey, Kareem Jackson. Damn, L'Jarius had 9 picks. And Shaq Thompson, Christian Kirksey, and Roquan Smith with those tackles. Looking at our stats, Derek Carr went the fuck off. 13th offensive yards for us, 25th in defensive yards. Josh Jacobs shy of 1,000-yard season, 19th in points scored. What? Great great season for Derek Carr. 63% completion percentage. That should go up a little bit more. Average almost 300 yards per game. Rating 100.9, only 35 sacks, but 4,700 yards, almost 4,800, 37 touchdowns, 12 picks. Good season for Derek Carr. Rushing, almost average for 3.96 touchdowns, no fumbles. Longest rush was 10 yards, though. A first down. A first down carry was our longest rush of the season, but almost at 1,000 yards. Not a bad season, but not a great season for Josh Jacobs. Just okay season. Just okay. 3 touchdowns for Drake, 3 touchdowns for Derek Carr. So he does get 40 total touchdowns. Should be a top quarterback in the AFC. Receiving, we have Hunter Renfrow, who went up to superstar dev. We have Braylan Edwards, who had 96 receptions, 1,300 yards, and 13 touchdowns, bro. Should go up to star dev. And yeah, why did he have that good of a season? I don't know. And I can't let that go. I can't let that walk. I'm not going to trade him. I can't. I'm keeping him. Darren Waller should have had that season that Braylan Edwards had, but just a season for Darren Waller. 3 touchdowns for Josh Jacobs. So he does go over 1,000 scrimmage yards, over double-digit touchdowns too. And our longest reception was, 68 yards to who else but Hunter Renfrow. O-line was not bad. Alex Leatherwood was bad. James were bad on the interior. Good was bad on the interior. But Richie, who played right tackle for us? Was it Good? I don't know. Colin Miller did good, but Leatherwood, James, bad. We definitely need to fix the offensive line. Denzel Perryman led the team in tackles. Tied with Corey Littleton. They had the exact same copy and paste stats. 128, 7 TFLs, 7 TFLs, no sacks, 1 pick. Wow. Jonathan Abram, though, over 100 tackles, 3 TFLs, 4 sacks. He already went up to star dev in season. With those stats, he might even go up to superstar dev. Desmond Trufant, what a great season for the vet, 3 picks. Casey Hayward with a pick. Trayvon Mullen with a pick. 2 picks for Trayvon Moorick. Okay, Ngakoue didn't have that scary of a season. 16 TFLs is great, 9 sacks. So, get rid of him. But keep Edwards. That's what I'm thinking. Solomon Thomas had a good season as a 3rd defensive tackle. Max Crosby had an okay season. Quentin Jefferson. Why were the other defensive tackles getting involved? Because we started Jonathan Hankins and we started Gerald McCoy, and they didn't do shit. So, let's look at the TFLs. Yannick Ngakoue did lead the team. KJ Wright didn't do anything either. 4 picks. Jonathan Abram led the way. And we had, not deflections, forced fumbles. We had 2 for Jonathan Abram. He better go up superstar dev. No blocks. We had a safety for Max Crosby and no defensive touchdown, no pick sixes. Daniel Carlson, good season. Good season. Only missed 3 field goals. Punter, A.J. Cole, the 3rd, inside of 29 times, long as 71. He averaged 51.5. No special teams touchdown from Kenyon Drake or Deshaun Jackson. Yearly awards, MVP. I would put Derek Carr in the conversation, but Patrick Mahomes is going to win it. And Derek Carr is number 5. Let's go. Coach of the year goes to Arthur Smith of the Falcons. We're AFC. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Patrick Mahomes. You got Derek Carr at number 4. Defensive Player of the Year goes to L'Jarius Sneed with those 9 interceptions. So they're probably going to win the whole damn thing. Offensive Rookie goes to Najee Harris. And Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to JOK. With Trayvon Moorick coming in at number 9. Quarterback goes to Patrick Mahomes, but Derek Carr is right behind him and Lamar Jackson at number 3. Great season for him. Running back goes to Nick Chubb. And we got Josh Jacobs cracking the top 10. Braylan Edwards win best receiver. I'm keeping him. Best receiver, bro. So we're going to have him go up to superstar or probably star dev, and we're going to have Hunter Renfrow going to superstar dev. Let's go, man. Let's go. Hunter Renfrow at number 7. Speaking of the devil. Quentin Nelson, offensive lineman of the year. D lineman of the year goes to Melvin Ingram. Linebacker goes to Joey Bosa. And then DB goes to L'Jarius Sneed. We have Jonathan Abram. What a season for him at number 7. Best kicker goes to Brandon McManus. And we had Daniel Carlson at 9. There should be a best punter award too. And I think they need best punter, best fullback, best tight end. Just put all the damn positions in the damn game for awards. Let's go ahead and upgrade the players. See who wins the Super Bowl. See who goes to the Pro Bowl. For us, I would say Edwards, Abram, Derek Carr. Those three definitely a lock for the Pro Bowl. If anything, snub. But let's go ahead to the Pro Bowl. See if we have anybody representing Las Vegas. As the Super Bowl will be the Falcons and the Browns. Okay, so they know that Mariota and Edwards are Falcons now in real life, so they're like, you know what? We're going to put the Falcons in the Super Bowl year 1. But for the AFC, Derek Carr was snubbed. He had a way better season than Josh Allen, bro. He was ahead of Josh Allen in the MVP voters and the best quarterback of the AFC, but they put Josh Allen in over Derek Carr. Robbery. Snub. Receiver Edwards is wide receiver 1. And you mean to tell me Dammy Amendola makes it, but Hunter Renfrow doesn't? Okay. But Edwards, we get our first Pro Bowler. Nobody on O-line because we don't have an offensive line. I thought that was Casey Hayward. Actually, that is Casey Hayward, but the other Casey Hayward, the Steeler Casey Hayward, not our cornerback Casey Hayward. Okay, I was going to say Jonathan Abram deserved it. So we get, 3? We get Jonathan Abram. No, we only got 2. Jonathan Abram, Edwards at receiver. Only 2 Pro Bowls, and Derek Carr should have been the third one. Derek Carr definitely should have been the third one. But shout out to Edwards and Abram. I'm expecting some dev traits. Jonathan Abram going from normal to superstar would be crazy. Bryan Edwards, he better be a star. He better be a star. At least. He was a normal. Okay, he's a star. Let's go. I'm keeping him. Looking at the lineup and the backgrounds of all the players. Derek Carr goes up to superstar dev. Didn't hit the scenario in the season, but he goes up at the end of the year anyway. Hunter Renfrow went up to superstar. Y'all saw that in season. Edwards goes up to star because he won best receiver and was the Pro Bowl starting wide receiver. So 2 golds and a silver on offense, quarterback and receivers, skill groups. I love it. And then on defense, Jonathan Abram does not go up to superstar, but he does keep that star dev that he went up in season. I feel like he should have at least went up to superstar dev, but they can't give me too many damn superstars in year 1. Solomon Thomas goes up, or was he already that? He actually goes up to star dev. I don't know why. It just happened randomly. So, hey, we get a new star defensive tackle. Don't know if we're going to keep his ass, though. But Jonathan Abram, I feel like, should have went up to superstar dev. Maybe it's too early. Maybe it was a one-year wonder. But shout out to Bryan Edwards and Derek Carr getting superstar dev, but no Pro Bowl nod, no Pro Bowl votes. But he's superstar dev. Let's see if they let him keep it. I wouldn't be surprised with his age and everything. They're probably going to rob me of the dev trait. And the Browns win the Super Bowl 28-21 over the Falcons. Baker Mayfield, Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Arthur Smith, Coach of the Year, but losing in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Donald, Najee Harris, Micah Parsons. Going to the contract negotiations, I don't think we're going to bring nobody back that was on the list. We are going to look at the retirement, see if Richie Incognito, see if he's going to go incognito and leave the league, or if he's going to stay for at least another season. But let's check it out. This is the mock draft, though. And we are at number 12, taking the left outside linebacker, Justin Sprinkle. I like every mock so far because it is at positions of need, and he looks like a beast. Sprinkle him onto the team, and we should be good. Let's go ahead and look at the retirements. That's the big one, because if we lose Richie Incognito, our O-line is going to get even worse. And I don't see his name. And we do lose Nate Soldier, who wasn't supposed to be on our team anyway, but Deshaun Jackson is out of here. So we definitely need to add another receiver. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and look at the contract negotiations just to see. Casey Hayward, we're going to let go. Incognito, he is down to a 82 overall. They also took his dev trait away from him. Now, if we let him go, I saw that I didn't want him to retire, right? Our O-line would definitely get worse. Definitely get worse. He is a free agent in real life. I think what I'm going to do, though, because I don't want to pay him $10 million. We got money, though. And I don't think he had just like an okay season for us. Okay, he had a good season. Didn't like him a couple years ago when he, what was that, the Dolphins he was on, where he bullied the one dude, forgot his name, even though dude was kind of soft. But Desmond Trufant had a good season for us. Don't know if we want to bring him back, though. Yeah, see, Solomon Thomas did lose his depth trait. Zay Jones can leave. All these guys can leave. But the one that's interesting is, do we just let him test free agency? I'm going to offer him this. He doesn't take it. He wants to come back. Okay, that's good. Casey Hayward can go. And we're going to go ahead to free agency. And I'm also going to look at if there is any, can't get that out, bad contracts on this team. So, I mean, Derek Carr, they let him keep the superstar dev. That's big. That is big. They let him keep his superstar dev trait. Let's go gold, just like that C-patch team captain on his jersey. Let's go. We got our running backs. Keon Drake is still here. Okay. Guess that's the Hunter Renfrow. They let him keep his superstar dev trait. Let's go. And I have dev trait regression on. Braylan Edwards kept his star dev. This team's looking good, especially on offense. Darren Waller kept his. Colton Miller, did they keep his? We know that Richie Incognito, they robbed him of his. Denzel Good, probably going to cut his ass and save some money there. Don't need him. Leatherwood, James, we can use upgrades anyway. We need a right tackle. Matt Crosby should still be star. Yannick Ngakoue, they saved by. Okay, I see why they traded him. They saved some money. We're gonna put him on the trading block just to see what teams are offering. I'm keeping Edwards. After that season. We lost every single one of our defensive tackles, so we definitely need to address that position. Denzel Perriman, I'm keeping him. $7 million for Nick Kwiatkowski. Probably need to release his ass, right? And he was banged up in the season. Yeah, we're going to cut him. Save a lot of money. Corey Littleton, we save money. I could try to go with Diablo and develop him, but I'm going to keep Corey Littleton on the roster just for now because I don't want to be weak at both linebacker spots on the outside. And then we got Nate Hobbs and Trayvon Mullen and Amik Robinson. So if we just add, what's his name? Rock Ya-Sin, if we do that same trade, then we should be good. Elliott Fry, don't need him. We'll keep Sam Sloman. Actually, Daniel Carlson is our damn kicker. We don't need these other guys behind him. We know who our kicker and punter is. So we're going to go ahead and look at the free agents, and there should be a free agent that is always there in Devonta Adams. Now, before the trade even happened, when I had planned to do the Raiders rebuild, I had already had it in my mind. When I got to this team, before Devonta Adams even got traded in real life, I was going to do the pairing anyway just because they were friends. I had already had that planned out. But I'm glad that it actually happened like that in real life, and he did go to the Raiders. But the difference is here in this year one, he is a free agent. The Packers did not trade him. So I'm going to go out and try to sign him. Now, the only thing is that sucks is the Jets have a big-ass bid on him. If he goes to the Jets, there's a possibility I might not even be able to trade for him because, sometimes Madden the trades won't go through. The trade logic is dumb as fuck. So if he does go to the Jets, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to offer a wide receiver of the year, Bryan Edwards, but I would love to have the season that Bryan Edwards just did with Hunter Renfrow being a slot superstar receiver and then X-Factor Devonta Adams with superstar dev trait Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs, this offense is going to be great. So I'm going to have to offer a lot for Devonta Adams, and I'm willing to pay him. They extended his ass anyway. I'm going to offer him a lot. Boom. Big bid over the Jets. Hopefully he comes. Now, looking at the rest of the team, we got our running backs. We got our Alec Ingold. Okay, I'm going to let it happen. Alec Ingold is getting a big contract offer from the Dolphins, and they signed him in real life. So, you know what? Us paying big money for Devonta Adams, we probably can't afford a fullback. So, I know star dev fullback, but y'all saw in the last rebuild, we were able to actually draft one. So, I'm actually going to let him go. I'm not going to compete with the Dolphins. You can have that big bid on Ingold, whatever. It's whatever. O-line is what we need to look at. O-line is what we need to look at. Could bring Osemele back. Ryan Jensen is there, but I kind of don't want him. He's not a long-term option. He is a superstar, and we could prevent him from going to the Chargers. Ethan Pokic wouldn't be bad. He has star dev. But the Seahawks want him back. I don't want to do that to my Hawks. Right guard, we got Leatherwood. Right tackle, we need somebody. So we're probably going to have to draft a right tackle. Even though I could try to sign Armstead and move over, but nah. Don't want to do that. We got DNs. We need defensive tackles badly. Sebastian Joseph Day could come in. Fudakasi. None of you guys are scheme fits. Quentin Jefferson was a scheme fit when he was with us. But I kind of don't like these options. I kind of don't like Sebastian Joseph Day. I kind of don't like Fudakasi. What would this even do? Almost $9 million a year for Sebastian Joseph Day. So I'm not going to overpay for him. Now, for Fudakasi, almost $7 million a year. And so I'm not overpaying for those two dudes, man. I'm not. Calais Campbell wouldn't make sense because we're not in a winning situation right now. Could move him over to D tackle, but it doesn't make sense. Sue could be a 1-year Band-Aid, still a free agent in real life. Left outside linebacker, nobody's really there, but we're probably looking to draft one. Middle linebacker, we're rocking with Perryman. Right outside linebacker, we got Diablo, we got Corey Littleton. I don't think I'm going to sign none of these dudes because we could move Diablo over to the left, stick with Corey Littleton on the right, and then Perryman. So I think we're fine there. And then at cornerback, we're probably going to do the trade for Rock Ya-Sin. And our safeties are set. I'm so surprised they actually let me. Daniel Carlson got robbed of the dev trade. I don't know if he was normal. I'm pretty sure he was star. So I think we're going to save our money. We're not going to go after those defensive tackles that overpaid for them. I'm not going to bring in a Calais Campbell or Nadam Sue. Right tackle. I feel like maybe a Terrence Steele. We try him. But still draft somebody. Terrence Steele is somebody who could probably develop. Why not? Let's go after Terrence Steele, 25 years old. I went after Okafor. My bad. Let's go after Terrence Steele. And let's see what that does. That actually puts us in the league. So Terrence Steele would be an upgrade. I'm not going to go after Ryan Jensen. But the big one is Devonta Adams. I want Devonta Adams, damn it. I'm even going to go ahead and make sure we get him. Now, if I do get him, I might give up the first round and second round pick to the Packers just to make it seem like we traded for him. That way we do it like that. And then, let's do that. But first, I'm going to go to the team personnel because I want to make sure we get him in. I want to make sure we fucking get his ass. Didn't mean to go there. Almost changed the scheme. Let's go to staff. Let's go to franchise staff. Let's go to team personnel. And look for the receiver for the contracts. Please don't tell me it's all the way down here. And it is, man. So we're just going to... no, fuck that. We're doing it. We're doing it. So this says 5% discount on players under 80. Okay, that's fine. Boom. Don't care about that. All we care about is receiver. That's so stupid. I got to do the halfback one. What? 18 is 36. 36 minus, that'd be 41. And then how much does this one cost? 18. Okay, so I should still be able to get it done. Boom. And I'm doing it double for the receiver. So hopefully that allows us to lock down Devonta Adams. And let's simulate the first week of free agency to see if we can get it done. Are we going to be welcoming Devonta Adams to the Raiders just like real life, or is Madden 22 going to fuck me? And we get Devonta Adams. Let's go. We sign him. I think I'm going to trade the picks away to and we get Terrence Steele too. I think I'm going to trade the picks away. Don't have to. I could cheat the system. And I mean, he was a free agent. I don't have to trade my first round picks. I don't. It's not like they let him go. They decided to let him go. And you know what? I'm keeping my first round pick. Fuck that. I'm keeping my first round pick. I'm keeping my first and my second round pick. You don't have to follow what happened in real life. They let him walk in free agency. It is what it is. But what we are going to do is I am probably going to look to trade Yannick Ngakoue at that cap hit, especially with the big contract that we just paid to Devonta Adams. You know what? I just realized something. Not only did they add Rocky Sin, didn't they add Chandler Jones? They added Chandler Jones, right? But he's still on the Cardinals. So I am going to trade Yannick Ngakoue away, but it will not be for Rocky Sin. It will be for Chandler Jones, and that's what I'm going to do. We're going to give up Yannick Ngakoue for Chandler Jones. They could use him because they have Bryce Huff, and who's a former Raider, I think, and J.J. Watt. But let's go ahead and do for Chandler Jones. Yannick Ngakoue for Chandler Jones, and then I actually would give up my second round pick that was given up for the Devonta Adams trade. Yeah, let's do that. Second round pick, Yannick Ngakoue for Chandler Jones. They decline it. But it's like right there. It is so close. It is so close. I'll give up. We got 2 5ths this year and a 6. I'm not going to give you my 4th round pick. How about a next year's 4th? And you give me next year's 5th round pick. Or I need more picks this year. Why don't you give me a 7th round pick? They ain't going for it. So what about next year's 6th round pick? Would you do that? All right. What? It will put them over the salary cap. Are you fucking serious, bruh? Okay. Who could we take on there? I'll take on somebody's cap hit for you. What about DJ Humphries? What about Justin Pugh? Bring Rodney Hudson back to the Raiders. One of those offensive linemen, the cap hit. Yeah, we're gonna have to take on. We're gonna have to take on somebody's cap hit. Is what I'm guessing. And it probably is most likely gonna be DJ Humphries. So would they do this? Wow, they did it straight up. So, Yannick Ngakoue, my 2nd round pick, and a 4th next year for DJ Humphries and Chandler Jones. So we get Chandler Jones. We do trade the 2nd round pick away, but we can keep our 1st round pick because Devonta Adams, he was in free agency. Now, looking at Rocky Sin, on the Colts. Now, I could trade him for Edwards, but come on, I'm keeping the 3 receivers, man. I'm keeping the 3 receivers. It would be dumb to get rid of him with the season he just had. But looking at Rocky Sin, he is an 80 overall, 26 years old, star dev, would help out our secondary. But who the hell could we get rid of? I mean, we could get rid of the receiver. But I don't think I want to. So looking at our roster now, we add Chandler Jones to the squad, and we can move him down to defensive end as we are in the 4-3. Him and Matt Crosby is going to be great. We can move Cleveland Farrell inside the defensive tackle, kind of play that Solomon Thomas role. We would just need, I think everything's working out. For us. So what we're going to do, we do need a cornerback. Could trade. I don't think we have any more trade pieces. We could flip Humphreys. I think the Colts need a left tackle. So what we're going to do is flip DJ Humphreys, because I didn't want his ass anyway. Now, he does improve the offensive line. Don't get me wrong. Yes. But I didn't want him. It just had to include him to get the deal done for Chandler Jones. As they just signed Armstead and Russell Okung. Fuck. It doesn't make sense then. We're going to hold on to DJ Humphreys, and we're just going to say, Rocky Sin, not going to make the exact Madden 23 roster, but we get Chandler Jones, we get Devonta Adams, so be it. Mock Draft 4 is out. We're going to take a look at it and see who they have us projected to take. Now, this might be, we are number 12. We have a high pick, too. They have us taking a cornerback. 6'3", 200 pounds. B catching, B man. His press sucks, but his zone is an A. Tackling is a B. Donnell Royster, top 5 at 12. Hell yeah. Donnell Royster is going to be a Raider. He's going to be our Rocky Sin. Fuck it. He's going to be our Rocky Sin. And let's go ahead and move a couple of these guys around a little bit. Let's move for right end. What do we need to have for scheme fit? We need a run stopper. Chandler Jones, is he a run stopper? Not really. What about Matt Crosby? Is he a run stopper? He is a speed rusher. So we're just going to go ahead and he's a power rusher. Do we need a power rusher on the left? We actually do. So Chandler Jones is not going to move down the defensive end. He is actually going to move over to left outside linebacker. Cleveland Farrell can move to right end. Well, he's already a right end. So Chandler Jones is a scheme fit there. Right end, Cleveland Farrell is almost a run stopper. Just 1 point away, so he can stay put. And then Diablo can overtake Corey Littleton, compete. He's a scheme fit anyway. So, yeah, we could draft that cornerback, man. We'd be set, man. We are set. So let's go ahead and we do need to draft O-line too. But let's go ahead and we got Steele at right tackle, so not really. So I think we're good, man. Let's go ahead and I forgot to look at the college players. Only looked at the cornerback. Don't know what we're going to take with a 3rd round pick and stuff. 5th-year option, I am going to pick it up for Josh Jacobs. I didn't agree with that. Cleveland Farrell, no. We're going to decline that. He's going to have a prove-it year next year to prove it to us that we can keep him around. Not going to pay him all that money for 1 year. And let's go ahead and another 5th-year option. This one should be Josh Jacobs, and we're going to pick that one up. Could say no, but I'm going to pick it up. Take another year to pay him. As they both going to have to prove, but Josh Jacobs is going to stay here. College players, let's look at the cornerback. Fullback, we lost Alec Ingold, though. We did, so we're going to have to look at these fullbacks now. B pass block. I'm feeling good about drafting the fullback. The last rebuild we did with the Patriots, we ended up getting a hidden dab fullback in the draft. Let's try to get another one. This guy is A-spin move, B juke move, so utilization is up there. Let's look at Aaron. I thought it said Fartman. A break tackle, F carrying, though. Makes no sense. Colin Novak, C run block, B ball carry vision, and then we'll look at this last dude, Ken Cohen. D run block, no sir. A impact blocking, no. So Bolden looks the best out of them. Receiver, we don't really need. Tight end, we don't need. We do need offensive line. Center. Y'all know how we are at drafting centers. So this guy, A, awareness, A, impact blocking. Yes, sir, sign me up. We can get him easily in the third round. Boom, lock him in. He should be a pick. Let's look at Johnny Kirkpatrick, though. He might be a little bit better. Don't know. He's good. What did he have? He had A, run block finesse, and A, pass block finesse. Hell, he might take both of them. Both of them. And then another position we do need is defensive tackle. Now, if we go cornerback in the first round, that means we have to get one of these guys like in the second round. A, power moves, but F, tackling. Make it make sense. He's a bust. Theo, easily. B, block shedding. A, tackling. He's a beast. I have to find a way to get his ass. I have to find a way to get Theo easily. And I want that cornerback. Donnell Royster, he's top 5. Top 5 talent. Also, Taylor Bird is top 5 talent. Donnell Royster is going to be our first round pick. That center is going to be our third round pick. I have to find a way to trade up to get that defensive tackle. And let's go ahead and advance the week. Because I didn't give up my first round this year, I think I'm going to give up my first round next year to get that defensive tackle. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just to kind of make it fair. You know, between me and the game, the Devonta Adams shit. We'll give up our first round pick next year. Let's look at mock draft 5. I'm really shocked that we did not get kicked out. But Taylor Bird, that's one of those cornerbacks. The Jets getting a top 5 receiver and cornerback. It's just like Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. But fuck the goddamn Steelers stealing my dude that was projected to go to us at 12. I'm trading up and getting my boy, bro. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. I'm going to get my dude, bro. That's bullshit. He was mocked to go to us. And I got to make a deal with these niggas, bro. That's bullshit. Now, that's bullshit. Looking at, we got Devonta Adams and Terrence Steele, but looking at what happened with the rest of the division, Marcus Williams goes to the Chargers. I hate that. I don't see the Chiefs, and I don't see the who else is in our division? Broncos. I don't see the Broncos making any moves. Just the Chargers making moves for Harrison Phillips and Henry Ruggs, the former Raider, getting out of prison, and Marcus Williams. And the bitch-ass Steelers, bro, 2 picks ahead of us, stealing a dude that we were projected top 5 talent, bro. Man, we trading up, bro. We trading up. I'll give them my first-round pick. It sucks because I can't get the damn, man. Fuck, man. Ooh, Steelers need help on the O-line. Go ahead and get you some of DJ Humphries, sir. DJ Humphries and my 4th and a first for that pick 10. DJ Humphries, y'all need offensive linemen. A 4th and a first next year. Put them over the salary cap. This game, man. Who's eating up all your money? I will take them off your hands. We got the cap. We can eat it. TJ Watt, Casey Hayward. Is it Joe Schobert? Okay. Who is before them? Who holds pick 9? My Vikings. Y'all need help on the O-line, right? They don't have cap room. Is this the year where everybody just has no fucking cap room and I'm finna get screwed out of a top 5 cornerback that was projected to go to me because Madden peeped that shit and now they're jumping me to get him? This game, man. Nobody has cap. Nobody has fucking cap. That's cap. That nobody has cap. It's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. But we're gonna try to. I'm jumping these niggas, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair. I hate the Steelers, and I hate them even more. Panthers, y'all need O-line help. Give me somebody that's eating up y'all cap space. It is Sam Darnold. Y'all can move on from his ass. Give me Sam Darnold, and I'll cut him. 10 mil shouldn't be that much. Robbie Anderson, I'm not gonna do. Taylor Moton, but that's their best offensive lineman. Hassan Reddick, no. Shaq Thompson, no. Oh, this shit is so aggravating, bro. I can't do the deal with the Steelers. I could. No, the Vikings, that's too much. I got to find somebody on a team that has a horrible contract like that. I wish we could get Michael Pierce. These cap hits, that's what it is. It's these damn cap hits, man. So it looks like the Vikings are out of it. It has to be somebody before pick 10, before the Steelers. First round. I'm trying to keep both first round picks. That way we can try to get that defensive tackle as well. What about the Eagles? Theirs isn't that bad. They have interest, okay? They have interest in DJ Humphries. They definitely could use him because their left tackle is, Jordan Malone. I don't give a fuck. They can move him over to right. I don't care. I didn't want DJ Humphrey anyway. You can do whatever you want with him. Cut him. I don't give a damn. But we're going to find somebody on this team eating up this damn cap space. Who is it? They signed Jacoby Myers. Okay. Whoop-de-doo. Siamalu. The O-line eating up that cap. Javon Hargrave, but he's a high-ass overall. They're not going to give me him. Eagles not going to work either, huh? Yeah. Eagles not going to work either. I would have to take on... Would Siamalu get it done? If you gave me Siamalu and Nick Martin, ooh, I think I found him. Steven Nelson. It worked. I get Siamalu, Steven Nelson. Wow, it worked. I jumped the Steelers. Okay, let's break it down. DJ Humphries, my 4th round pick. So I just have 1 and 3, 2 5s. Okay, that's fine. 1st round pick next year. So it's kind of like I gave up a 1st round pick. Just not this year's. It'll be next year's. I gave up my 2nd round pick already. So that 1st and 2 are gone, and we have Devonta Adams. So that equals out. Now, I don't get Rocket Sin, but I get Steven Nelson in the process. But I'm looking to get that cornerback, and I could possibly get that defensive tackle. We get Siamalu. We already signed Steele. So we get 2 decent offensive linemen, and we have 2 first-round picks. Let's go. We just work the system, finesse the system. Let's start the draft. We have pick 8 and pick 12 now. So let's see how it works now. What an offseason. Devonta Adams, we traded for Chandler Jones. Signed Devonta Adams, traded for Chandler Jones, traded for Siamalu Steven Nelson. And now we're going to go ahead and pick up 2 first-round players in the draft. Let's see how this shit works out. I had to do that last part because I wasn't finna let the Steelers, out of all teams, do me like that when y'all know how the mock draft works, man. Mock draft. A top 5, I guess we have cornerback scouted. So it revealed that he was a top 5 talent. Falling to us at pick 12. The Steelers hopped on that shit, saw it, and tried to steal him from us. No, sir. Not letting it happen. If it was any other team, you can have him. Steelers, I ain't having it. I'm not having it. See what the Vikings do? Are they going to fuck me over? No, they go Nick Jennings, left outside linebacker. But we're going to, even with Steven Nelson added to the team, we got Nate Hobbs. We got Nate Hobbs. We got, who else our cornerbacks? Trayvon Mullen. And now Steven Nelson. And now we're going to add Donnell Royster, top 5 talent, 6'3", 200 pounds, out of Oklahoma. The only thing is that deep pressing, but he can catch, he can tackle. He's the strongest cornerback in the class. A, awareness. B, hit power. His F, stamina, and D, press is the only thing concerning play rec. C, man coverage. B, block shedding. B, A, zone coverage. He's a beast. We're taking him. Hidden depth. 95 acceleration. Let's go. We get a cornerback. He's not Rocket Sin, but he's probably better than Rocket Sin. Donnell Royster paired up with Trayvon Mullen, Nate Hobbs, and now Steven Nelson. Let's go. And let's see who the bitch-ass Steelers take at 10. Let's see who they take at 10.
All right, next up,
they go cornerback, but it's not the one they wanted. And now with this next pick, I really didn't plan this one. We got a couple of linemen. We got Steele. We got damn. Did I even look at the draft club? No, I didn't. I think I did. I looked at the centers and stuff, but man, might have just screwed myself over. Don't think we're gonna take lineman just yet. I mean, we could go with this guy. But he has C awareness, so he doesn't look that good. F stamina. Could go right in. Dante Gardner, B block shedding, and give up on. Ooh, he looks like a beast, actually. Dante Gardner. But I really, really like that other defensive tackle. That's what we traded up for. But this guy looks like a beast. A play rate, A power, C awareness. Mario Aiken. So we got Clyde Murray. I think I'm going to go that defensive tackle. I think Theo Easley, he was down here, B block shedding, A tackling. He looked like a beast, but and Juwan James looked good. Man, those D tackles all look good, bro. They all look good, but this right end, Dante Gardner, I mean, we could move him to D tackle. He's 291. But at that point, why not just take a defensive tackle, you know? So we might go Mario Aiken. I don't know what the hell to do with this pick. We're going Mario Aiken.
All right, the
normal dev. And I know I shouldn't have went with him because it was fuck, man. Should have went with the guy that I looked at. Probably should have went with that right end, but hey.
All right, now it's the Raiders' turn.
I was under a lot of pressure. Hopefully he's a high overall player, though. And then we should be able to get the center that we had scouted, at least one of them. Johnny Kirkpatrick is here. Let's go ahead and take him. Hidden depth. Let's go. Only thing I think I messed up on was that defensive tackle. I probably should have went with the right end move mode, the defensive tackle, or keep him at right end to compete with Cleveland Farrell, or went with the defensive tackle I had planned anyway. That's why I wanted to keep the other first round pick, and I decided not to go. And that's what I get. That's exactly what I get. Not going with my gut, not going with the guy that I had on my list to begin with. Going with the fancy round one projection. That's what I get. That's exactly what I get. And then let's go with. I feel like we need. Look at this steal right here, Nick Worthy. He is worthy of this pick, but I'm not going to take another cornerback. We already added Steven Nelson and the other guy. Let's look at maybe. Why is this guy slipping? C tackling. Still need another D tackle though. Still need another D tackle. B finesse moves. Doesn't look like the guy. Could go right in. Jabari Bradley. That's the only thing. That other first round pick, that defensive tackle, that's the only thing I feel like I could have fucked up on, and I probably did. I'm only going based off the dev trait. I know that's not, I shouldn't do that. That running back, round 1 to 2, and he's moving up the board. It's his ball carrier vision. I don't know who the hell to take right here. I'm probably just going to go that right end I saw. Don't even remember his name. Was it Jabari Bradley? Yeah, it's Jabari Bradley. Let's go him.
The Jaguars.
We could go another D tackle, double dip there, and then probably go running. Oh, we got another 5th round pick. I forgot about that. We do need a backup quarterback because we don't have your boy Marcus Mariota. This guy, B throw accuracy mid. B throw accuracy mid. Let's take him, Tyrese Blackburn. Let's take Tyrese Blackburn. We need a quarterback. And we're probably going to go defensive tackle and then maybe like a running back or something. Or a defensive tackle and maybe a linebacker, like a middle linebacker or something. That running back, man. I want to look at these other running backs. Let's look at Anthony Anthony Carr. B kick return, B catching traffic. He's a return guy. Let's take him. And he's kind of fast, 92 speed. So we go running back. So I definitely need to look at another defensive tackle. Man, I should have went with the dude that I had on my list. That right. It's like all those. I have no 7th round pick. But those defensive tackles, all of them plus that right end, they all look good. Even the one that I took. So I don't think we went wrong. And it's not bad. He's going to start. He's a 73, but goddamn, that cornerback was a 78 overall beast. You pair him up with Trayvon Mullen and Nate Hobbs, and if I keep Steven Nelson, great pick. Mario Aiken, great pick. We needed him. Not a scheme fit, power rusher, but he felt like I thought all those D tackles were going to be gone. He was supposed to be the top of the board, so we took him. And then look at this, in the 3rd round, 73 hidden dev center. I think I had the other one on my list, but we get a starting center, starting defensive tackle, starting corner. Day one starters. His running back wasn't that bad. The quarterback was kind of whiffed, but and then that right end, not that bad. 22 years old, power rusher. Could try to develop him. Definitely could try to develop him. But man, that'll good draft, good free agency. We got Chandler Jones, got Devonta Adams, just like real life. No Rocket Sin, but probably an even better prospect than Rocket Sin at cornerback. Got a new defensive tackle. Didn't get a fullback. Need to sign a fullback. But that'll wrap it up, man. So, love the dev traits, too. Love the dev traits with Hunter Renfrow, Abram, and Derek Carr. But that'll wrap it up for part 1 until the next episode. I'm already excited about being in Vegas.